All cat lovers know that what we consider as a decorative houseplant can easily double duty as a quick snack for your feline friend. But allowing your kitty to just munch on whatever plant he or she sees in and around your home can lead to poisoning, since some of these common plants have toxins that are very dangerous to cats. Here's a list of the common plants that are poisonous to felines, so you can be sure your kitty stays as safe as possible, even when he or she is feeling a bit peckish. Poisonous plants for cats. Number 1. Sacko Palm, Cycas revoluta. The Sacko Palm is considered by interior designers as a great pick when it comes to pulling off an Asian-themed landscape. But this plant also contains very high levels of toxins that can set off very serious digestive issues if ingested by felines. What makes the Sacko Palm toxic to cats is the neurotoxic glycoside called cycacin, which is concentrated in every part of the plant, namely the seeds, pods, roots, trunks, and leaves. Depending on the amount consumed, it can trigger sudden loss of appetite to severe liver damage. Experts also warn that the frequent ingestion of Sacko Palm can also lead to cancer, not just in cats, but also in other mammals, including dogs, horses, cattle, sheep, and even humans. Number 2. Chrysanthemum, Chrysanthemum spp. Chrysanthemums are prized for their striking multi-petaled blooms that come in lavender, orange, red, yellow, white, and a number of other shades. These plants are generally admired for their aesthetics, which can easily tempt your pet feline into thinking they're dinner. The only problem is chrysanthemums contain significant amounts of toxic compounds that are used to make pyrethrum, a highly potent pesticide which controls the proliferation of caterpillars, aphids, and cutworms. Although the effects of these compounds are not fatal in felines, they can still set off skin rashes, convulsions, vomiting, diarrhea, and asthma. Some cats can also display a considerable loss of coordination and hypersalivation when they get in contact with these toxic compounds. Unlike what most people mistakenly think, the leaves and stems of the chrysanthemum are also highly poisonous for your pet kitty besides the petals. Number 3. Daffodil, Narcissus. The sight of daffodils may give you the feeling of cheeriness, but you should feel a bit concerned if your pet cat is eyeing these plants with hungry look, since they can give your feline a nasty case of poisoning. Daffodils, which are also commonly called paper whites, jonquils, and narcissus, contain very high levels of the toxic crystalline licorine, a type of alkaloid that transforms into a poison when it gets metabolized by your pet's system. Aside from immediately setting off a dip in blood pressure, excessive drooling, seizures, bouts of shivering, and digestive issues like diarrhea, abdominal pains, and vomiting. Licorine also causes heart erythema, labored breathing, as well as tissue irritation. Number 4. Lilies. Now, white lily plants like the lily of the valley, calla lily, peace lily, tiger lily, Asiatic lily, daylily, and the Easter lily are beautiful to behold. They've also got a very potent toxin that can trigger kidney failure if ingested by your pet cat. Although experts still haven't been able to identify the particular toxin that makes lilies poisonous to felines. They have verified that it instantly causes excessive drooling and a significant loss of appetite as soon as it is ingested. If not given immediate veterinary care, this unknown toxin goes on to disrupt the regular function of the kidneys, making it not just difficult for your pet to urinate properly, but also filtering and getting rid of impurities that can lead to death. If allowed to build up in even just for a few days. Number 5. English ivy, Hedera helix. According to the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, ASPCA database, the English ivy is way high up in the cats in the list of plants that are very poisonous. Apart from having triterpenoid saponins that agitate the digestive system, this plant also contains polyacetylene compounds that disrupt the feline immune system. The initial signs that a cat has ingested English ivy commonly include uncontrolled salivation, colic-like pains in the stomach, vomiting, and rather violent episodes of diarrhea. Remarkably, experts emphasize that the plant's foliage is much more poisonous than the berries, unlike what is commonly believed. Besides English ivy, this plant is also called California ivy, sweetheart ivy, needlepoint ivy, glacier ivy, and branching ivy. Horses and dogs are also highly vulnerable to English ivy's toxic effect.